Integrating Ezoic into an advanced custom fields pro repeater can be quite tricky, so I thought I'd put together a video to show the solution that I come up with that should work for you in most circumstances. So first of all, head over to monetization and then come down to new placeholder. You want to basically set up a bunch of different in content 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. here. If you've already used them, this can be a bit of a problem, but you likely won't have used that many of them, especially if you've just used the WordPress plugin for your Ezoic integration, because that will use up to number 4, I believe, and then you can go ahead and do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on, like I have. And so yeah, you want to go in new placeholder, create placeholder number 5 there, click save, so in content 5, click save, and then do the next one. Go through again, in content 6, click save, and do the next one, and then go through all 50 of them. And what you'll notice is if you look on the left here, we've got the ID of 175. This is important for us with what I'm going to show you in a minute, but it might be a different number for you, but I'm just going to show you why in a minute. So we got an ID of 175 for in content 5, and then the next one we created, number 6, we got 176 ID in content 6, 177 in content 7. So as you notice that because we done these in order, these are going up, you know, incrementing by 1 each time. If we done another ad in the middle of this, it would mess it up, and this way of doing it wouldn't work. So you have to make sure that you do them all in a row, because we need it to increment by 1 each time so that the counter works, right? So what I'm going to do, I've got some code here and I've just pulled it out like this so I can put it into the video description. I'm going to show you how I'm actually going to integrate it live, and I'll show you how you can do it as well. So I'm going to go, this is a real website. If this is a quiz that I built, and I have on here, I've already got a PHP counter, but this is for something else I'm doing with the JavaScript. So I'm going to create 2 more counters, and then I'm going to show you how it works. So first of all, after the if have row, you know, the one that checks to make sure that there's something in the repeater, we need to put these 2 counters. Now you'll notice that in content count underscore counter is equal to 5. That's where we're starting from. If we go back to Ezoic, you see in content is 5, yeah, so that's why we're starting with that. And then placeholder content 175. So I'm starting with this one basically, and then when the counter, this part, increments by 1, then we go to 6, and then we go to 7, then we go to 8 each time it runs, and you'll see that by the pluses right here with that example. So yeah, we've got the if, there is rows basically, and I'm going to go ahead and add it into, actually I'm going to keep it separate so that you can see exactly how I code it. So PHP, put that in there, I'm going to indent that in so it looks sort of presentable. So now we've got our counters there ready. The next thing we need to do is put this where we want the ad to actually go. For me, I basically want it to be before the closing while here, so I'm going to put it right here like that, and I'm just going to indent it in because I think it looks nicer when it's indented in. It's easier to see what's going on. And you'll notice in this code here I'm echoing out the in content counter, echoing out the placeholder counter, and that's how it works basically. Now if I just done this, it would work for the first one, but now I'm going to put in the bits that's going to do the increment the counter by 1 each time this is run. So because it's inside of this while, it'll add 1 every time it goes through and puts another one in, yeah, another question. If I had it outside of that there, then it would only ever do it once, yeah, because it's going to run through it here and it's never going to run that. So that's why it has to make sure that it's inside there. So now that I've actually got that there, believe it or not, that's all that we need to do. So I'm just going to save that, and I'm going to upload it to file the FTP. I'm not going to I'm going to test it now to make sure that I've not missed anything, and if I have, then I'll come back to the video and show you what I've done wrong, but I don't believe I've missed anything. And I'm going to test it, but I can't show the website for obvious reasons. But yeah, that's all you have to do this, and I think it's quite easy and it's quite a foolproof way, and then you can reuse this code anywhere that you want. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.